Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pitches to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. First down loss. It's second and long from the 23. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Wow, opening drive, and they are now backed up 3rd and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield. It's Harper. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled there by the defense.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
To throw, it's Harper. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. They can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one will come back to haunt him.
Single back takes the handoff. The Salts were able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Oh, it's a reverse. Breaking free at the 35. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Looking to throw, it's Harper. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time.
And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Here's that defense shifting again. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that previous play. And here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
To throw, it's Harper. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Crosses the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. To start the drive with a good throw to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. And they stay ahead of the sticks.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Back to pass. It's Harper. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
They start the drive giving the ball to the receiver on an end around. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Harper. Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And here comes a deep shot. Big gain, catch made at the 30. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Bulldogs. It was a foot race and he won it.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. To throw, it's Harper. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. A quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back, it's Harper. Caught quickly. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass complete on the crosser. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's finally tackled out the 2-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Looks over the middle, and that's complete. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Looking downfield, it's Harper. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They're going to run it here. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. Touchdown, Irish. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, you look for rust, you look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Scanning the field. It's Harper. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
defense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And the wideout goes in motion. Direct snap to the back. Crossing the 40. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks free now into the secondary. He'll head out of bounds after another big gain. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Got space looking for the add the lead now with the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Looks to his left and makes the completion. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up 2 positive yards.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to pass. It's Harper. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw yet again. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
First down and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw. It's Harper. Quick completion to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. It's a fumble. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.